Welcome in. It is your girl Jazzy J here on this mic. And this is Earth Vibes Tarot, your favorite Capricorn only channel, but you are all very welcome here to the messages. Sit back, relax, take a chance, my friends. Smash your like buttons, leave your comments down below. And don't forget to make sure you are subscribed here to the channel for more content, for more of me. I'm going to let some of y'all come on in before we get started because it is motherfucking midnight. Okay, bitch. So let's do that. Hello, hello, hello. I'm going to wait for some of y'all to come in before we get started because it is late, but it is always, it's late. I never go live at midnight, like ever. Yellow. My peoples. What is up? Welcome in. I know that's not Nico. What? Hello, my love. How are you? Welcome in. We got Ben. We got WJ. We got Rima. Hello, everybody. Welcome in. Make sure y'all smash those like buttons. We are going to dive into these messages. Hello, Delane. Hello. Welcome in. I have you guys propped up over here so that way I can see you a little closer. Let me just move it like that. There we go. Okay. How are you guys feeling? How are y'all feeling? Is everybody good? Is everybody feeling good? How's everybody doing? I hope you guys are doing well. I do love and appreciate y'all so much. I'm trying to like feel out the energy, honestly. I'm trying to feel out I'm just trying to feel it out. Feel it out. You know, like I feel like I need to feel out the energy. Oh, for some reason, I feel like this is not something that's normal. Not something's different. Something's different. I don't know what I'm feeling, guys. Like for reals. But I don't know. Like something's different. Hello. Eat your words, tarot. April, Loretta. Hello. Okay, let's see. I'm not sure if this is the deck, though. I'm not sure. This is not the deck. Okay, we'll go for it. Capricorn, my friends, listen. I gotta feel out the energy for sure, right? Because it's giving like, and I don't really want to go there, to be honest with you. I don't really want to go to the sexual side of things. I don't want to go that way. So that's why I was like, I need to feel out the energy. I need to feel it out. There's a lot of creative, passionate, powerful energy that's coming through. All right. Angel spirits and guides, I want to thank you so much for bringing us all together here for this late night love reading. It is a late night love reading. It is a late night reading, whatever you guys want to call it. We're gonna see what is the motherfucking tea. Telling you right now, I'm putting these back in the deck. Okay. This deck is very small, so it needs a good shuffle buffle, if you know what I mean. Because it's like, if you look, like, the deck itself is very thin. It's very light. So we got to give it a good shuffle before we start moving. All right. Oh, sorry, arrows. Show us what we need to see here, please, Spirit. Holy shit. Okay. So you guys got the energy in this. Listen. Okay. These messages do not have to be taken blatantly and literally. Okay. Because everybody's situation is different. If the energy is there, the energy is there. Okay. So 3 cards. Someone else, health, and caution. Someone else is in the middle trying to sabotage this. Health issues could arise. Find out more information. Do not overwork yourself. This is the first time I'm getting something like this for a message, and clearly there's something that needs to be said because something very, very quickly came up. First message. This message is not going to be for everybody. You need to make sure you use protection. You need to make sure that you are cautious about the people that you are laying down with. Oogie. That is the first thing that popped up. That is not the majority. That is for somebody needs to hear that. Okay. I don't know who. I'm not sure why. Okay. But you'll know, right? You've had a suspicion, you've had a wondering, a worrying. Check it out. Here we have someone else health caution. Now, there's a difficulty that's going on here because this difficulty is this third party situation. Now, this third party situation does not necessarily have to be another person. It just feels like an energy that is impeding. Now, this energy that is impeding could potentially be a health issue. Okay. And that's why I said I don't want you to get stuck on the literal things, right? I want you to really be kind of, I know for fact you not up on my mother counter. You're gonna have to excuse me. It's not gonna be literal. Okay. So we have got someone else, health, and I feel like those two energies are very intertwined. And caution, meaning taking your time, reviewing, going over, feeling. Oof. Tell us about this energy, please, Spirit. Tell us about this energy of someone else. Who is this someone else? Because I feel like there's a need to watch yourself here with something. Don't, like, seriously, not allow something, because for some of you, you are allowing like external energies to impede on, honestly, I want to say building some sort of relationship or going towards what your intuition is trying to guide you towards here, right? There, it's almost like there's something, because you quite literally have manifest, guardian, and intuition. So there's something here that your intuition, your guides, you're being called to, right? You're having this feeling of, let me go in this direction, and there's an energy of allowing something to kind of interfere with that. We have the 7 of Wands, the 9 of Swords, and the 6 of Cups. So I'm gonna be very honest here. I feel like this is something from the past that has been kind of perpetuating here in the future, and it's perpetuated for a long time. It's bringing a lot of like basically doubt and just fear and anxiety and worry. That's why I said it doesn't necessarily have to be a person, right? It could be an energy, it could be a mindset. Like, it doesn't have to be, oh, I'm with somebody else. Like, it doesn't have to be like that. Like, it could quite literally just be, I have this repetitive thought process just like going over and over and over in my head, something that's been passed down, something that I've been dealing with for a long time. Hold on one second. Oh, that's so much better. Somebody that, or something that I've been dealing with, and at the same time I've been defending it. Like, I've been allowing it to be repetitive over and over and over and over, blah, 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 type shit. You know what I mean? Mm-mm-mm. You got the Magician. There's something very powerful here. And the way it fell on the 6 of Cups and the 9 of Swords, I almost feel like there is a hesitation. Like, why are you so hesitant to use your energy? There's something here like like it, interpeding, impeding, interfering. Dear God, interpeding. There's something interpeding on blah 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 blah. And I feel like for a lot of you, it's I hate to say it, it's us, it's ourselves, it's our own energies. Tell us about this health energy. Tell us what this health shit is. What is this health shit? Mm. Mm. Physical stagnation. And I'm not laughing like at it. I'm like, for some people, this is actually an issue of children. This is an issue of dealing with like baby mother, baby father drama. I'm going to be quite honest. There's an issue of kind of like, what am I going to do? How am I going to process this energy? How am I going to deal with what is to come, right? That someone else could be children, right? And I want to be very clear about that, because this health energy is kind of putting this person in a position of stagnation, almost like it's like a lack of movement, basically, right? Not being able to thrive and be fulfilled. And it's matters of the heart. Like, you have 2 hearts on here. It's matters of the heart. And this is having to do with love. This is having to do with emotion and kind of what drives you and what makes you feel good. We have the 4 of Pentacles, 7 of Pentacles. They're kind of, it really feels like a very closed off kind of stagnated energy. It's like there's no movement. It feels like there's kind of this solemn ho hum. It almost feels like there's this holding on to what is in hopes that something will come from it, even though we know that there's a power, there's passion, King of Wands energy behind this person, right? And this person is Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy, or this person could have air in their chart somewhere, but it just is masculine power, courageousness that almost feels very suppressed, and it's because of something from the past. And this could even be, me, I'm saying me, but this person wanting to really put themselves out there and do something big, maybe with their life, or go after a person or an energy that they've manifested, but almost feeling like, okay, I'm not able to do so because of this past situation. Right. And it's very linked to either children or a childhood type energy. So like a mental state, an emotional process, things like that. But there's other people involved as well. So, and it's like, how can I protect myself? How can I protect, my children, my family, while also allowing something new to come in and grow, right? How do I do that? Bottom of the deck, yeah, it's the Ace of Wands, Ace of Wands, Ace of Pentacles, and the Temperance card. So a lot of big and powerful energy, fresh new starts that are led with passion, right? And really bold and new opportunities here, something that brings in a balance. Yes, my boy. Like, even though he be bad because he wants attention, because me and him, he loved me real bad and I love him real bad. And I'm talking about Eros, my cat, because I'm telling you right now, I say you got that tail going, and he did that tail be going. He loves that tail. I love his tail. So he likes putting his tail on my feet. That's what he's doing. Yeah, we have strength. You have Leo energy here. You have Page of Swords, Aquarius, Libra, Geminian energy here. It's about conversation, communication, really changing kind of like the status quo of things, and doing this in a passionate way, in a passionate light. It's this cautious energy talks about finding out more information and not to overwork yourself, but it's find out more information about what's going on, find out more information about the situation, just find out more, so that way you don't have to do more, if that makes sense. Like, be open, like listen, and that comes here. And I feel like what's happening here is this person is trying to listen. They're trying to, and I'm saying this person because it's the King of Wands energy, right? And this, hey, you got that tail going. It's the King of Wands energy, and it's. Am I listening to my guidance system, my intuition, and allowing myself to find this confidence to communicate and come forward with passionate action? The Ace of Swords is truth. There's somebody that's telling the truth. There's somebody that wants a solid connection. Dear mother in God, whom is this? I feel like this is somebody you've manifested, to be honest with you. I feel like it's like a mirror situation here. It is a mirror situation for sure. It's almost like once the two of you meet, it's like the two of you need each other. Mm. And I don't mean that in like, oh, I need you, like a very type of way. It's like your energy, your presence, your touch. Like, just look at these two cards. The hearts. the integration, hearts beating as one. And there's someone here that may be a little bit down bad. And for a lot of you, like I said, this, or have been saying, this is somebody new that's coming into your life. And some of them are dealing with, how can I put this without like I'm not trying to sound harsh in any type of way. And y'all know I'm never trying to sound harsh, and I don't know why I'm apologizing, but it's like, y'all have to understand. I say this all the motherfucking time. The people that I am channeling for, okay? We're not looking for surface level connections, right? So when you were trying to manifest and bring in these relationships and these connections and these situations, we have to use our brains, right? And our brains and our hearts and our souls are telling us that, hey, you're looking for someone that's going to be on the same page and level as you. You're not going to be really sitting and teaching your partner about the stars. Like, the two of you are going to be talking about that energy together. It's not like you teaching them and them teaching you. That's not how this shit works. Like, you're not going to be pulling somebody along, and they're not going to be pulling you along in any fucking aspect. Like, it's going to be a mutual effort amongst the bunch, basically. And the two of you are going to be equally yoked, that the two of you are going to be mirroring each other. Stop thinking that you're mirroring somebody that is 15 light years behind you spiritually. Stop it. Okay? Fucking stop, because that is not what this shit is. Okay? That's not what this shit is. And we have to really be accountable for what we're allowing and what we are letting in. And I don't mean to sound harsh in any type of a way, but like, let's be for real. If you are somebody that is actually on your spiritual journey, you're healing, and you aren't trying to allow certain things into your life, blah, 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 it's like, are you going to really be in a sacred connection with somebody who barely knows their head from their toes? Like, let's be honest, okay? Would you really be with somebody, if you're on this channel, like, let's be for real, would you really be with somebody in a sacred unified connection? And we're not going to say twin flame whatever, but it's like a sacred unified connection, right? You're not going to talk to this person about basic things like chakras and crystals, meditation and groundwork, and them look at you like you are Boo Boo the Fool and Harry the Clown because they're confused as shit. Like, you know what I mean? Like, that's not what this is. Okay? So stop it. Okay? These are people that are evolved, awakened, okay? And they understand. But there could be other things that are going on that kind of ties the energy up. And maybe the energy is being tied up because there's still ties up in you. That's where that mirroring comes in, right? People love talking about the mirror, the mirror, the mirror, the mirror. Bitch, do you not understand what that means? Like, because y'all talk about the mirror like you're not responsible for the other part. Like, I'm so confused. Like, the lack of accountability is crazy. Like, and don't get me wrong, we all have, shit that we need to take accountability for. I have shit that I need to take accountability for and have taken accountability for, and shit that I still need to take accountability for, and da 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 da. But at the same time, let's be for real. We got to stop being delusional about certain things. Okay? Allow love in. That's where I'm kind of trying to get at, is allow love in, right? Allow love to come into your life, right? Because when love comes into your life, raw and pure. It's like the energy to be, I guess, accountable. I feel like it's higher, but like it's hard to get there, and I get it. Like I get that it is hard to let love in and let new people in and to trust and all this other stuff, but if you are trying to be a light worker and you believe that you are a light worker and you have a gift and you're supposed to be here and you understand that and you believe in that and you breathe in that, you would let love in, new love, right? Not just repetitive old love or repetitive cycles in love. Like you would meet, the universe where they're trying to meet you. And I feel like that's really the biggest thing. It's like meeting the universe where they're trying to meet you with something. And at the same time, again, I get it. It's hard. It's difficult. It's not the easiest, especially in real life. And, trusting your intuition on certain shit is hard. It's difficult. I get it. I really, really do. But sometimes you just have to like trust a little bit and take a little leap of faith in what's happening, because it does feel like there could be potential conversation or potential for conversation. And I say this in this way because I feel like some of you need to know that sometimes, like, it's like, oh, nobody's coming to talk to me. Like, I haven't met new people, blah, 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 blah. If you feel energy, don't you think other people do too? And if the types of connections that you're trying to build and bond are going to be equally yoked and mirrored, those people are going to be aware of energy, right? Why would they want to approach somebody who is so blocked and closed off that they can feel it from a mile away, right? And I don't mean in the sense of you consciously, I mean subconsciously, right? On an energetic level. And that's where it gets people. It's like people don't realize, it's like I'm not open to new love. I'm open to new love, but new love doesn't come in for me. Yeah, because you are consciously trying to be open to new love, but subconsciously and energetically you are not there. Does that make sense? Like that's where the accountability comes in. That's where the understanding of what you truly want comes in, right? Do you truly want someone new, or are you still in that? And that is okay if you are. It's just about understanding and working through, right? That's all it is. But at this moment in time, it does feel like there is, somebody who may be at a point of contemplation. And I feel like for someone, there is this other energy, this someone else energy that's almost like it is causing the stagnation, because it's like it's almost causing, how can I put this? Like it's like the back and forth. And I almost feel like the openness of this new connection kind of can break that. Hmm. What y'all got going on? The fuck? I am literally so freaking hungry. Hold on. And I don't know why I didn't eat, but I'm starving. Starving. Hmm. So it seems like there's going to be a crap ton of happiness that's coming into your life here, Capricorn. And it's happiness that comes with changes. It's happiness that comes with expansion to your family, to your love circle. There's something about the month of June that is important. And I don't feel like it's this past June. I feel like it's June that's like coming up. So 2026. I feel like there's going to be something important about the month of June, or there is something important about the month of June. Um, but it's pointing to happiness. It's pointing to something that like brings a beautiful change into your life, something that you would have probably never expected to happen. You have the boat that's coming out, and this is happiness because there's an income and windfall of money and abundance through winnings or earnings or inheritance of some sort. For some of you, this is even abundance and money that's coming through because of a marriage, or romantic or business partnership or agreement here. I do feel like things need to be planned as it relates to affairs with your family, and don't allow those plans to go undone. Um, there's something about you playing a different role here in the month of June. So maybe this means your status in love is going to change. Maybe this means, because some of you in the month of June, you may be married by then. There could be a quick, like fast elopement between two people here. Like maybe the two of you meet very soon. Maybe you meet this month, the end of this month, next month, whatever. And then by June, the two of you have elope to get married because it's very quick. Because what would that be? What would that be? Let's see. December, January, February, March, April, May, June. Yeah, that would be like 6, 7 months. So it feels something like feels quick. The role is different. The change again. Here's something with the finances, but there's happiness, paying attention to your finances. There's going to be great success with that as well. And again, there's something here with the ring, something here that is happening in a beautiful way. Again, the sun, it's just happiness and well-being that's coming in. So I feel like y'all are coming in and things are just looking really, really good here. There may have been some obstacles financially to overcome in the past, but it definitely feels like there is a new career, new energy, new finances, new abundance that's coming into your life to help. Ooh, interesting. Very interesting. Wow. You got Judgment, the Lovers, the Empress, and the Two of Pentacles. There is a final choice that's being made here towards or about a feminine energy. And I feel like this is about someone. And again, I feel like this final decision is coming from this King of Wands, because the King of Wands is kind of like the main character in this main reading. Um, but there's a final decision being made here about an Empress. So maybe someone is making a decision about coming towards you, or maybe somebody's finally making a decision about asking you out, or reaching out or communicating, because again, that Strength card, the Page of Swords, and the Ace of Wands gave us that kind of confirmation that there is trying to be confidence built up in order to make a choice, a decision, in order to speak up, in order to get what they want, basically. And there's this loving, just beautiful person here that someone is making a major decision on, a major choice. Yeah, and it's about fucking love, because bottom of the deck is the motherfucking Ace of Cups with the Ten of Swords and the, oh my God, the Nine of Cups. Dear God, this is about wish fulfillment after a painful ending. Damn. Damn, 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 damn. It's crazy. One more question. The King of Pentacles. I was trying to feel if it was the King of Pentacles or it was the Emperor. The High Priestess. I'm telling you, this motherfucker is following their fucking heart. They are following their intuition. They're listening. Their inner wisdom is guiding them. This is a masculine that's making a choice or decision towards a feminine. This is a major choice or decision, a major one. And this is after difficulty. This is after strife. This is after, this is after a painful ending, but there's also still a lot of anxiety and worry and concern around this, but there's action. Damn. The Six of Wands. Okay. This is going to be very successful. I feel like this is something that's being made public. Maybe two people are making something public. It's like, or they're making something official. Dating is being made official. Marriage or engagement is being made official. Love is being made official. And it's because I'm listening and following to my intuition. I'm being guided that way. Beautiful. Something's being birthed into existence by the two of you. Not sure what it is. It doesn't feel like a child. I'm gonna be honest. This whatever this is being birthed into existence, it doesn't feel like a child. It feels like it's something physical, tangible, so to speak, if that makes sense. You know? Hmm. Mm. What is being birthed into existence here by these two people, Capricorn and their person? What is being birthed into existence here, please, Spirit, by Capricorn and their person? What is being birthed into existence here by Capricorn and their person? What is being birthed into existence here? Oh, fucking wow. There's some sort of like new business, new, like it's like a business, an opportunity. It feels like a stakehold into something, but this is a very it almost feels like a like a self-help group or a self-help like class, course, not course, but like, I don't know. It just feels like the two of you are building and creating something together, something that has a lot to do with inner work, self work, psychological, emotional, healing, Reiki, like something like that, something that has to do with like inner healing, inner work. This is a business. This is something that the two of you are building together. We have the Emperor energy, also the Empress energy. So again, that's kind of confirmation that this is actually being birthed and brought into existence here. The Justice card talks about our truth, right? It talks about kind of like the checks and balances of things. And that's kind of what this is. It's like you guys making it official. Go figure. Bottom of the deck is the Tower, the King of Cups, and the Eight of Wands. Yeah, I feel like whatever this is, your dreams are definitely coming true. Things are moving in a very, very positive and emotional direction. I love this. Absolutely, absolutely love this. This is beautiful. I love this for y'all. Something's coming in, being, something is coming in. And what's coming in? I'm going to tell you. I'm going to tell you that it's only going to be for those that are willing to let it come in. And that, I love to be optimistic. Don't get me wrong. I love to be your optimistic bestie, but at the same time, I am your realistic bestie, okay? I love the positive vibes, right? But at the same time, is it going to be realistic for everybody? No. Why? Because a lot of people are challenged, right? And they have a hard time overcoming. And it's not going to be for everybody, right? The work is hard, right? And a lot of people don't give themselves enough grace and enough credit for how much they've been through and how much they have to work through, consciously, subconsciously, unconsciously, right? It's all levels to this shit. And depending on how early or how late in the game you're kind of like starting your journey can depend greatly on, especially depending on the rate of, work that you're doing. If it is not in line with where you are on your journey as far as your life is concerned, it can be quite difficult, right? And you have to give yourself credit where credit is due for doing your best, right? And maybe understanding that, maybe if I'm really looking for a relationship, maybe I have to be okay with being open to a new partner, right? Somebody that is not like my ex or not like somebody that I've dealt with before, especially toxic relationships, hard time relationships. It's like you don't want to have to continue to go through those repetitive cycles, but those repetitive cycles are comfortable. They feel healthy even though they're not healthy. They feel healthy because they're comfortable. So just be very cautious, okay? And open. And if you can be, if you can't be, it's fine. But if you can be open and allow yourself to embrace the new that spirit has for you and really just understand that again, I try not to like be super harsh and super whatever, but you just got to understand that life really is what you make it. And if you are going to allow yourself to say, oh, I don't want new love, this, that, and the third, don't expect things to change, right? Don't expect things to evolve. You really have to be positive, right? Number one. And then number two, actually do it in real life. Don't be fake positive. Don't be like, oh, I'm going to allow this. I'm not like, I'm gonna allow love into my life, and then new love comes in, and you're like, "Oh, I'm not going over there." Like, what gave you that impression? But anyway, I'm gonna leave this here, my friends. I need to go to sleep. I'm tired. I got a lot to do tomorrow, and I also got a lot of readings and stuff that I need to do. So I need to go to sleep. Okay. But I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. Y'all already know. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you so much for joining because it is late, but it is great or it is super early. I love you guys. I appreciate you. Nico, thank you for being here, my love. And I will see you guys very, very, very soon. Hold on. Let me remove this motherfucker. Okay. Love you. Bye.